Hello, my name is Tiffany Chang, and this is Conductor as CEO, where I take ideas from other industries and share how we can apply them as arts leaders. I imagine a world where leaders help people thrive, feeling more valued, seen, and fulfilled, while knowing that their work truly matters. I admit it, I'm different. I try to do things differently and challenge the status quo. When I see that something is not working, I try to fix it. And it doesn't always turn out well for me. I never really feel like I fit in. People don't know how to interact with me sometimes, and I'm definitely not a safe option when it comes to hiring a conductor. On the other hand, I've learned to discover and respect how I'm different and what value I have to offer to the world. I've noticed that when I show up authentically, it feels natural, purposeful, and I believe actually in what I do and say with all of my being. It honestly makes me happy too. So if it feels so good, why doesn't it often work out for me? I've realized that the problem lies in the fact that different often equals bad. Here are two ways I think I'm different. First, in working with musicians, I strive toward a collective interpretation. I used to think that I must show up to make people do things and cater to my own interpretation. And now I realize that I can have a clear point of view, and at the same time, it's helpful to keep it flexible and open to others' opinions and insights. And it's for the greater good to invite musicians into these conversations, and I really try to do that actively. The second way that I'm different is that I'm allowing myself to be a quiet introvert. I used to struggle to fill silence with words on and off the podium. I thought that I had to be the loudest, funniest, most charismatic voice. And I'm simply not good with small talk, nor am I naturally charismatic. So this has always been very hard for me. I learned now that if I don't feel compelled to say anything, I don't need to. And there's no point in faking extroversion. So in honoring these two aspects of myself, I've experienced dissent and resistance from people I work with. For example, when musicians have never been asked for their opinion, they are highly uncomfortable when I ask them to have thoughts and share them. When musicians are trained to do whatever the conductor says, no matter what, they can see my flexibility of not needing to be the authority as incompetence. And when musicians are used to big personality leaders, they judge quiet leaders as weak and unassertive or being too nice. I actually take comfort in the idea that dissent is a healthy sign that I'm growing into my authentic self. Because I'm different than what they're used to, the default interpretation is that it is bad, whether it's incompetence, weakness, or unassertiveness. This negative bias is because different makes us feel uncomfortable. It is our outward interpretation of how it makes us feel. So different isn't necessarily bad, and different may not be good either. However, I'm fairly certain that different is always uncomfortable. So I'm learning that there is power in my being different. Different holds great potential for disruption and change, which is what we all need, regardless of how comfortable we may feel wherever we are. Dissent is a signal that I am actually going in the right direction and being different enough to elicit discomfort that will hopefully dislodge us from being stuck. Finally, life is hard for two reasons. You are leaving your comfort zone, or you are staying in your comfort zone. If life has to be hard either way, I'd rather choose to leave my comfort zone, because at least I know that I'm growing and moving forward. If these ideas resonate with you, please consider signing up in the link below to receive an email with each new blog post sent directly to your inbox. Thank you and have a great day.